Alright guys, what's going on? Another week, another dope episode of Taboo, and I'm here with the review. Let's get it started. Roll the intro. I don't got an intro? Oh, shit. Alright, well let's just jump right into it then. Alright, so it starts off right where the other episode left off. Lorna Bowe is in trouble. She's gonna get captured now. Or not captured, but taken in. And James knows this, and right before she gets taken in, he warns her, you know what, you're gonna get taken in, some shit's gonna happen, some shit's gonna go down, just remain strong, and you'll be good. I'll be coming for you, don't worry. So she gets taken in, and this Coop guy just starts interrogating her, threatening her, taking her clothes off, and just belittling her, and trying to get this land out of her, or out of James, trying to get this land out of James through her. And even starts threatening to rape her. Some rapey vibes going on. But lo and behold, who comes to save her? The East India Trading Company. And they do this because James has set it up, or has informed them somehow that the Crown is trying to get this land out from under the East India Trading Company's nose. So they get pissed at the Crown. Crown gets pissed at the East India Trading Company. And James has successfully pitted two of his biggest enemies against each other. So, real golf clap for that. Congratulations, James. Good job. So then he gets Lorna Bowe back to him, and right after this we have James talking to the crossdresser kid who's the clerk for this East Indian Trading Company, and sure enough, he finds out more information that they're pissed. They're pissed at James more than ever. But now they have another enemy. They have this Crown, and James is just pleased, man. He's kicking his feet up. He loves hearing this news. This is exactly what we wanted to hear. Everything is going exactly as planned for James. Then we come across a chemist, which is the coolest part of this episode, one of the coolest parts of this episode, this chemist. Because back then, science was just still kind of brand new, all these new chemicals, medicines, remedies. It was just amazing. It was blowing people's fucking minds. It was like Chris Angel, David Blaine type shit. You know, they're rolling in the puss. They're getting it all. So this dude, this chemist back then, he just has this crowd of women, this crowd of young pretty women just watching him do his chemistry. And sure enough, there's this chick after the show or after the demonstration who wants to smash, and they start smashing. And it's funny because James is there, and he just ends up just standing there somehow, sneaking up on them, just standing there and just like, hey, I have some questions about chemistry. I hope this isn't a bad time. I see you smashing, but I got some serious questions here. And this scares off the woman and pisses the guy off. And I love the dialogue in this scene. Like, the way they talk is just so cool. The chemist says somewhere around the lines of, you know, if you don't ejaculate semen at the point of, you know, needing to ejaculate or something, the semen turns to poison and starts to like harm you. James is like, well then ejaculate, dude, because I got serious stuff to talk about. Like, I got some gold here. Let's talk business. So immediately the chemist shuts up, and now James has a chemist on his side. And this is my favorite episode for this reason. So Lorna sees that James is acquiring these outcasts and these criminals and these just terrible people together to do something, and she wants in. She sees it and she wants in. I guess she likes James, and she sees that she's kind of strong and willing to do this kind of work herself too. So she wants in, and she coins it the League of the Damned, which is super dope. It's like a dark version of the Justice League. I love things like this. Ensembles like the Justice League or Power Rangers or the Powerpuff Girls, or that one episode in Dexter's Lab where the family gets like their own Megazords or whatever. I just love shit like that. Ocean's 11. So he has his own now. He's getting his own group. We got James. We got actress Lorna. We got the chemist, which he now has. Atticus and Atticus's brother, who are like his heavies. We got Doug, who's kind of just like an informant, and the clerk, who are kind of like informants. And then he goes to get the prostitute to help him out as well. And he needs these people to pull off this heist that he's planning because he needs gunpowder. James needs gunpowder to trade with Indians for Nootka Sound for some reason. I don't really know why. Now that he has his chemist says that he needs saltpeter. And saltpeter is stored in this warehouse, an East India Trading Company warehouse. So he's getting all these people together to go and steal this saltpeter for the chemist so that the chemist can make gunpowder. There's a scene where the chemist and James are going somewhere to like kind of find some ingredients for this concoction. And the chemist leaves, and James ends up getting bum rushed by some big assassin dude who's there to kill him. And he gets knocked out, and we think this is it for James. Like, he gets hit on the head, and he's just blood gushing out of his head, and you think this is it. Like, he's going to get captured or tortured or something now. But James was playing possum the whole time. He's getting dragged away by this dude, and James pulls out that knife and just starts going to town on this guy. It's great. It's a gruesome scene. There's meat hooks involved. He just takes this assassin out. You're gonna have to watch it yourself if you want to see how dope it is. So he takes this assassin out, and he leaves him there. He just leaves his body there as like a show of force. Like, you're gonna bring assassins at me, I'm gonna keep killing them. So later on, there's this big party that James gets invited to, and sure enough, this whole big party turns out to be an undercover meeting for James to meet Carlsbad, this woman, secret agent woman from America. She's pretending to be this countess who's throwing this ball so that she can meet with James undercover. So sure enough, they have their little negotiation, and we find out that the Americans are the ones that actually sent this assassin to kill James. But now they're gonna have to come up with some other way or some other negotiation for this land. I'm sure we'll find out what that is later on. And everybody's at this party. Like, you can see the chemist rolling around with his laughing gas. Like, he's just hired for parties to just go and get everybody stoned off their asses. So that's funny. And then the American guy Doug is there, and James's sister and his sister's husband is there as well. And while this whole party's going on and everybody's having a good time and James is getting this information, his League of the Damned is out there stealing this saltpeter from the East Indian Trading Company. The horrors are distracting. Atticus is like breaking into the warehouse with this explosive that the chemist supplied him with. It's dope. It's great. A whole Ocean's 11 undercover heist going on while this ball is going on. Long story short, the husband actually ends up seeing James, freaking out. He's drunk and stoned off his ass, and starts going raving stark mad at the dude. Makes a huge scene outside the party and declares that he wants to duel him. He's tired of James. He wants him out of the picture. And he says, duel tomorrow to the death. Be there, be square, yo.
I declare it. I challenge James Delaney to a duel. At dawn. To the death. To the death. Do you accept? Do you accept?
And that's where the episode ends, and we're going to see what happens, how this duel goes down. I'm sure James is going to win, because why the fuck wouldn't he? Kind of have no show without him. That's the only linchpin in this show, is that there's kind of no show without James, so he's kind of protected in a way, but we never know. We'll see. So yeah, it was a dope episode, probably my favorite of the whole season so far. If you guys liked it just as much as I did, let me know. If you didn't, let me know in the comments why you didn't like the episode. Very excited for the next episode, and can't wait to see it, and I will be back next week with a review of that one. If you guys like what I'm putting out there, like, comment, subscribe, let me know. I'm just going to keep putting this shit out there and hope that it reaches some people's ears, man. I hope you all enjoy it. If I missed anything, which I probably did, let me know. What'd I miss? There's a scene where there's ghost sex. The brother has ghost sex with the sister, like visits her as a ghost in the night and has sex with the sister. It is weird. I think I covered everything though. So yeah, everybody have a great week, and I will see you next week with another review. Take care. Cut to the outro. I do have one of those. I know it.